Alright, hello everybody. Just gonna get some audio set up here real quick and we will be good to go. There we go. Should be able to hear the game sounds now. Hello everybody, my name's Edgeworth and I'm going to be doing a quick Link to the Past Randomizer Triforce hunt here. So let's get started. Ten arrows, come on. Not really what I'm looking for. So what I like to do at the start of these runs, I don't like going into the village without bombs or money, so I'm going to kill an enemy here real quick and do a tree pull. And we'll see what we get out of here. And we got bombs, so we are all set for the run through the village now. But before leaving here, I want to see what the uncle has real quick. Oh, the uncle has the ice rod. Alright. So I'll have a little magic from grabbing a couple of pots here, and that will let me at least protect myself using the ice rod. And we got a shield too. So a couple nice to have items, but they're not Doritos. And we have magic powder. So a lot of very nice quality of life items, but again, where are all the Doritos hiding? Since I was able to get some bombs out of the tree pull, I'm going to do that again real quick. And having 8, you're in pretty good shape for a lot of the other parts of the game. Unfortunately, he didn't drop any money. It's kind of what I hoped for there. What do you know? Birds are jerks. Alright, we got a heart piece. So for folks who aren't familiar with this particular variant, in the Dorito hunt you'll notice, or the Triforce hunt, you'll notice there is a meter out of 20. There are 30 Triforce pieces that you can find, but you only need to find 20 of them to finish the game. You don't need to defeat Ganon, you don't need to defeat any bosses, you don't need to collect any crystals. Unless there are 11 or more Triforce pieces in Ganon's tower. That's highly unlikely, so the goal is to just go as quickly as you can. Hey, how's it going, Zarnax? Yeah, we got a quick bonus stream here before for our next stream, and hopefully I can get this done, keep the marathon on track. And there we go. Another Triforce piece. Usually find quite a few of those in the village, although with the new logic and new logic's tendencies to put a little bit more in the way of progression items early on, you find less Triforce pieces as a result. So I'm hoping I get maybe 20 bucks, and hey, right there, so I can pay off the bottle vendor. And I get a bottle as well, so... and a lot of money. That's really nice to have right now. So, who does... I just got ripped off. Oh well. What do we have in the chicken hut? Alright, that was certainly worth it. And then one quick check of the tavern. And we can check the southern part of the village. Alright, good start, good start. Well, I don't have the boots, but fortunately I also don't care about that item. Now, most runners will go and check what the item on the ledge is before picking it up, but in Triforce Hunt, I feel more often than not it's going to be something that you want to pick up. So I just go for it sight unseen and hope that it's something good. Hey, that worked out. So we got a sword. Still looking for gloves. So there's a lot of good stuff hanging out in the dam area. So let's go check that out. Yeah, good point made in chat. I do like having the sword a lot before doing the mini Moldorm Cave check. Also makes dealing with all those crabs a lot easier, because they do 2 hearts of damage. Alright. If that wasn't a heart container, I was going to go pick that one up, but now, not so much. So I'm going to put off the Ice Rod Cave check for a little bit. I'm kind of hoping I find either flute or boots before that. But finding the gloves means I can check the backside of Sanctuary, and I like doing that check before going to Eastern. Yeah, getting a bee in a bottle early does help you save a little bit of time in Mini Moldorm Cave. Ooh, sure, I'll take 20 bucks. Alright, so we got the key. I'm gonna give this a shot, and if I die, we'll just call it. Where is he? There he is. Yeah, the dark rooms can be pretty annoying. Certainly worth knowing how to do them, though. Yeah, that's fair. If you do run a lot of key sanity, then this is definitely the other wrong way. Alright, so where's that treasure chest? There it is. Alright, big money. Are they Edgeworth knowing? They're only Edgeworth knowing if they help me win. And I think the only dark room that consistently helps me do that is Darkroom Mire. Alright, so that's our Dark World access, but we still need mitts. So the question is, what do we have here? Red crystal means I'm likely not going to come back here. This is a normal Triforce hunt. If it was V28, I probably would have done an easy Triforce hunt just to, for sure, get it in before the next event, but the recent logic changes have all made them 20 out of 30, so I think I'm in pretty good shape to finish this out, regardless of whether it's on easy or normal. So now all I really need to find is the Moon Pearl in order to crack open the next large portion of the world, and there it is. I generally like getting into the Dark World with the Gloves Hammer combo because that lets me check Hype Cave first before doing Village, and a lot of times, even if Hype Cave doesn't have a progression item, it'll have a nice to have that will make it easier to finish. But not so much this time. Speaking of Moon Pearl. So I don't have the bow yet, but this is a really good spot to find arrows, so I'll pick those up right now. And it looks like Armos is gonna have the last item. So another dark room to pick up something, and then I'm probably never gonna come back here. Yeah, Hefe makes a good point. The new changes to the logic with respect to the junk fill makes it almost impossible now that Ganon's Tower is required. I found that even before they made that change, it was very, very unlikely that GT was required. Ow. Alright, not too bad. Alright. That was worth going through. Alright, time to take a trip into the Dark World. Although, I could do a dark room walk up to Death Mountain as well, it just doesn't feel like the right move. Out of all the dungeons in the Dark World, I'm curious which one has the other red crystal and the green pendant. The green pendant can easily be a Triforce piece or a progression item, so it is pretty good to pick that up. And looks like Skullwoods is green pendant, so I'm going to need Fire Rod for that, and red crystal is pod. Oh. Alright, got a key. I might have looked at that incorrectly. I'll take another look when I get out. Oh, good. That looks right. Oh, hey, what do you know? Well, I can finish that one out now. I can finish this dungeon. I really don't want to, though. So, I'm perfectly happy with leaving one item in here and moving on. It's just from an execution perspective, I am not very good at the Mothula fight. So, if I had like Blue Mail or Potion or Fairy, I would definitely go do it. But 7 hearts, well. Oh boy. Oh, that sucked. Yeah, we just gotta go straight back in here. So, at least I know the flippers are there, which is kind of important. So, as soon as I find Magic Cape, I know I can get the flippers. At least I'm getting into the Dark World with the mitts, so I don't lose as much time, but that's still kind of a pain. Question in chat, what's the difference between the red crystal and the blue crystal? The red crystal, when you get both of the red crystals, it allows you to purchase the large bomb from the bomb shop in the Dark World. And you can open 2 chests in the pyramid with that. Shield paying off already. Alright. So, that's a nice potion to get. And if I find a couple more hearts, that might be enough to compel me to go finish out Skullwoods. Not right now, though. Give me a bomb. Yeah. Oh yeah, I just rolled the seed real quick. Alright, we got some silvers. Means if I find the bow, I am in pretty good shape. Alright, so with Triforce Hunt, my general rule of thumb with Thieves Town is if I find... Well, yeah, naturally. If I find 3 items in this early 4-chest area, I just leave. Otherwise, I usually finish it out. Take a look at what we have here. Although, not having the hammer makes me very tempted to just leave anyway. Alright, so it could be 1. It's 2. I'm gonna come back for this later, but I do need to get beat up, because it's a little quicker than walking out. Ow. Let's see. I guess I should grab the frog on the way through. So I'll do that. I was gonna say, it was about as long as I have ever gone without getting at least some junk items out of here. Sure. Alright, digging game was a bust. Let's go grab the frog and then take him over to Hype Cave. Okay. Not gonna complain about that. Not really what I'm looking for, though. Oh, nice. I'm gonna burn a screen transition there just because those guys were kind of in the way and do a lot of damage. Ow. Oh, fine. Alright. Now we're talking. So I'm gonna go drop this guy off and then probably finish off Skullwoods, since I'm in the area. Kinda wish I had the mirror though, or the hammer, because then I could check the magic powder spot while I'm here. Significantly less hype than advertised. Oh, hey. So, that was important. So, everything I said was a lie. Because I'm gonna go up the Tower of Hera now. It seems like the right choice. Seems like, given where I found the lamp, that's a pretty good bet that there's something good up here. And my allowance from Grandpa is not it. I will certainly take that, but let's check what's inside real quick. Ah, there we go. So yeah, very required. So we can use Cape to get flippers. That does open up some options. I don't think I saved that much time. Hey, what's up, Larry? Alright, so the 8th chip is on Spectacle Rock. And I am very happy to have the cape for a Fighter Sword Moldorm fight. I also need to remember that I put Quick Swap on. So, my guess is I'm going to need a fire source to proceed any further into this dungeon. So we'll see if that bears out. Hey, there's a medallion. So, small key? Yep. Oh, that stinks. Can't put my feet up on the desk and relax now. Let's get a bomb. So, I will normally try most of the bomb jumps. This is the major exception because falling down 2 floors is such a harsh penalty, and I only feel about 50% comfortable with it that it's not worth it. Alright, so that's the second item, and it was the book. So that is telling me to go to desert. So let's give desert a shot. I haven't been over there yet. Usually don't like going over the desert without boots or flute, but if I have the book, at least I can check a couple of spots, and it makes it a little more efficient. I always hate it when there's something of early significance in Aghanis Cave, because I never get it. Oh, there's 50 bucks. Not super exciting. Okay. So that is a boss I can finish. That never feels good. Alright, small key on the lamp. Please have an item. Alright. So that's not so bad. Now the question is, do I think the item is on Landmos, or do I think the item is on something that's boot-locked? So I'm gonna go ahead and kill Landmo, and we'll see if this pays off. Because I'm here, and I have a fire rod, so it won't take so long. I guess wrong. Oh well. So another option I had here was to go to this area, grab the key from the boss route, and then leave. But then that makes the dungeon completable only if you have boots, so if it made it sort of risky. And I saved this for last because this is 3 screen transitions that you have to do to get in here. And it's much better to just save and quit out. Alright, so halfway there. So equipment-wise, I'm doing a little bit better. I would like to see where the flippers lead me first before doing anything, because that is quite a few items that I can get. And since I have the cape, that's definitely a good thing to go get. But if I'm gonna fight a moth afterwards, let's get a little safety potion here. Half the pizza. We're doing good. So there's a couple chests on the way that I'm gonna go skip. Mostly because if Mothula has the item, then I don't need to worry about grabbing the chest out of this room or the one that's at the bottom of that windy path on the way to the boss. Can also check to see if this is a pedestal seed. So I'll take care of that right afterwards. didn't need to use it after all. Hey! That was entirely worth it. Alright, let's see how awful this seat is. Oh, thank God. I didn't mean to clip into that. It is a little quicker for me to just hit the mirror and walk straight out. Although I am going to have to take the long way around. That's because the screen transitions through the dungeon take a while. Although, I think in the case where I don't have the hammer, it might have been a little faster. I can definitely time that out, just watching the recording. But we can pick up some flippers now, and see where that leads. And given that Cape was up on Death Mountain, and the logic insisted that you have the lamp to get that, I feel pretty confident this is going to lead to something important. And since I have the mitts, I can also check the graveyard cliff real quick. Ah, rats. Oh well. Let's go see what the flippers lead to. Alright, well, that's a good start. That, not as much. There we go. Good. So I'm hoping there's something pretty good up on the ledge. That is pretty terrible. So maybe Zora has something. Nope. So through all of that, finding Bombos and then finding a single Dorito, not super exciting. No boots. No flute. So, where's all the good stuff hiding? Still don't have hammer, so gambling on Skullwoods feels bad. So let's take care of a couple other things that we can do in the village. Rats. Take care of the dreaded purple chest check. Alright, well, that was kind of worth it. Okay, so what can we do from here? Probably check pod. Or do the front of escape. I guess I've put that off for a while. I'll work that into the pyramid check. But this feels pretty bad to do without boots. This is certainly taking a long time. Yeah, when you find all the Triforce pieces, it just takes you straight to credits. Certainly feels like the progression items are a bit more spread out this time around. So, what's hanging out on the pyramid today? I'll take it. Never feels great coming in here at 53. There are spares, so there's 30. Some of them end up in Ganon's tower. Not often, though. So I feel like what's really gonna help me crack this seat open is either hookshot or... yeah, hookshot would be pretty big, hammer would be pretty big too. Alright, let's see if this was worth going for. Nope. Yeah. Oh well. At least the one on the pyramid was worth it. Maybe the old man has something good. So 13 out of 20 definitely feel behind the pace, but it's hard to tell with Dorito hunts because you could be one dungeon away from just something that is completely full of items. You never know. Alright, give me something good, old man. Yeah, alright. So, 2 Doritos hiding on Moth. Killing that boss was actually very much worth it. And now... oh, good. Usually because of the flashing from the mirror, I never get the monkey to spawn, but he did today. So we'll see if this was a huge waste of time or not. Yeah, there can be Triforce pieces in Ganon's Tower. They changed the fill logic for the new version. So there's less of a chance of that happening. But it's entirely possible that some of the junk chests end up that way. Alright, so hoping for a small key here, so that I can finish off the arena ledge in one shot. Vanilla Hammer, entirely possible. We'll see. Already had Vanilla Fire Rod. Let's see. I should have used the mirror, since I already did this. Just go out this way. Alright, 2 keys for the back. Alright, not a huge surprise with the new logic. But now I should start getting some junk items. Ah, big key. Nice. Alright. What's in the maze? There's one. Ugh. Really? Really, game? Alright, so that's super unpleasant. Oh, I don't play a lot of Key Sanity, so I haven't learned the Hammer Yump yet. I also don't do no major glitches either, but if you are planning on doing either of those, that is very critical to learn. But yeah, still no hammer, which is a little irritating. So I'm gonna go cash in. Alright, so I have a couple different options. I could go cash in the mushroom and then go up to catfish. Or I could take the southern village route again and go check the mirror spots and then get Bombos. So I think I'll go do that instead. Yeah, exactly. The any ability to save keys and key sanity is huge, and if you can finish pod using one less key, that's a big advantage. So I need a Master Sword for this. Let's see if this pays off. Nope. Certainly feel healthier though. So, the way things look right now, I have a lot of bad options to go. So, I'm just going to check as many chests as I can, and if I do not hit my estimate, we'll just wrap things up and hand it over to Zelda 2. So, let's see if this left side dive pays off. Hey, alright. Oh yeah, no, I have a bunch of locations to check yet. Hasn't been the most efficient clearing in the history of Link to the Past Randomizer, though, so no hammer. Gotta go. Forgot about that. We got one. It was worth it. So I can't wait to find Hammer in Ice Rod Cave. Ouch. So I can check a few chests in here too. Oh, it's gonna be fun fighting the penguins. Thanks, game. Alright. I don't have very much time left to finish, so I'm just going to be going for most chests possible. I'm trying, Yunus. I'm just not getting these Tringles fast enough. That Master Sword really was blocking out a whole lot of useful stuff. Dead rocks, please. So I haven't been to Spike Cave yet, but when I do the Super Bunny Cave check, I'm gonna route that in. So let's see what we have here. Dead rocks, please. Hey, there's one. So 3 more to find. Pudding hammer in ice cave. How dare you, game? No, it is entirely based on the sprite choice cube. Huh. Alright, 2 more. Can we do it? So there's one on the floating island. So I already know where one is. I just need to get to it. So I just need to find 2 more. Game, please. No, don't give me fetch quests. No. Oh, this is awful. Have shovel and mushroom. Alright, one more. No, that's bad. No. I don't want progression items now. That's awful. I'm gonna die at 19 out of 20. This feels real bad. I don't even have time to pick that up. Oh god, this feels bad. Oh god. Link's Awakening. No. What? What? What a jerk. Thanks, game. Alright. Betting it all on Shovel. Here we go. Problem is, my most chests are all spread out all over the place, so... I don't think I have enough time to get any more chests. Alright, I'm gonna cash in Mushroom and then we'll call it. So, another 30 seconds. Go over the estimate a little bit. And then I will hit stop and hand it over. But, thanks again for watching. Sorry we couldn't finish one out. Enjoy Zelda 2 next.